Hi, welcome to Chuck's Corner for another hauntingly good time. I love these graphics. That is too cool. But let me have a seat, take a sip of coffee. Doesn't get any better than that. But you know what? I love haunted magic so much that we're doing this second one. So you saw the first one. Now this is the second one. As I have a lot of spooky stuff. But as I was telling the history of spooky magic, many of the vaudeville magicians, even goes back to the Roman days, okay, where there was people who would make certain inventions, okay, like balls, rolling concrete balls with studs on it, up inside the attic of a large building. It would sound like thunder, so it would scare people, and they would donate money. So you know what, spooky magic can be used for good or it could be used for bad. All right, and I brought a couple books with me. The first is called Seance. This is really a cool book, and it's not just about seances. It gives you different ideas with spirit slates. Some really cool stuff in here. I mean, this is put together by Richard Kaufman, and there's a part in here. He was very, very good with spooky stuff. Eugene Berger. There's a bunch of cool pages in here, very detailed with candles, haunted candles, and so forth. I'd highly recommend you getting this. This is 1988, I believe, 1988, maybe up to 1991. So it's been out of circulation for a while, but I'm sure you could find these on a used list. So that's Seance. All right, let's put this over here. And I mentioned Eugene Berger. This is a really cool book. This is called The Spirit Theater. Now, this is really neat. Eugene Berger, if you look him up, he passed away a few years ago, but some of his magic was really eerie, spooky stuff. I mean, if you're into spooky magic like I am, this is perfect. In one part, he even describes his Great Leon Haunted House. He used the version, which if you look on Eddie's site on House of the Unusual, you'll see me performing my version of the Great Leon Haunted House. And that goes back, I believe the Great Leon came up with that back in the 40s. So I built my version, and it's a really cool, it's a tabletop haunted house, in case you don't know. And you stand away from it, the door opens up. There's a window that opens up, and there's a little apparition, a little ghost up in one of the windows. The door closes, and the window shutters close. You snap off the outer portion, and items you put inside will float, and they'll move, you know, like a silk handkerchief put on a bottle inside the haunted house. It'll pop out and float around the house. Really cool stuff. Basically what it is a dollhouse. Okay, so, but if you have a chance, look it up on Eddie's site on the House of the Unusual. It is really, really cool. But we're going to do a little bit of spooky magic today, of course. First of all, to get the ambiance going, we're going to light a candle. I think things always look a little bit more mysterious, all right? Now I have a pack of cards. We're going to show these. They're all different, okay? I could even give it a shuffle. And I'm going to more or less just go through, and I'll just stop anywhere I want. Let's see. I'll stop about right here. Okay? I'd like you to remember that playing card. And we're going to find the card with the assistance from beyond. Watch. I have a bell that belonged to an elderly woman. It's supposed to be haunted. Whenever she was ill, she would ring the bell. And so she would tell her kids to bring her up some food or what have you. This is what she used. Let's see. Are you with us today? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow. All right. You're going to help me find the playing card. We'll start low. Was it an ace? Was it a 2? 3? 4? Oh, she says it was a 4. Was it a red card? How about a black card? Was it a club? How about a spade? Simply amazing. The playing card was the 4 of spades. This is a standard haunted bell, a spirit bell, and I have quite a few in my collection. So if you look me up online, you can see a bunch of different ones that I use, including from Anverdi. The Anverdi one is really, really cool. That's probably one of my favorites. But let me make a little bit of room here. And I did bring along another book, but before I show you that, I would like to show you just a couple of plastic cups here. And I brought along, this was a cool movie a few years ago. All right, it was called The Babadook, but I have the actual book here It's really, really neat. And I'm going to more or less just lay it down, and we're going to stack these up like so into like a pyramid formation, just like this. All right. And I'm not the best pyramid maker, but I think you get the hint. Let me tilt it a little bit so you can see. I'm going to stand way over here. We'll see if the spirits are with us today. Watch the pyramid. Watch. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that? The pyramid was knocked down. And you know what? I have to be very quiet when they're working because the spirits are working, all right? So it's kind of neat to have a sign like that as well. But yeah, you can actually let your mind go wild with this stuff. There's one more thing I did want to show you. I'm going to bend down out of camera sight for a second. It's an old effect, and I think you'll get a kick out of it. It's basically a cloth. I'm going to show you the cloth, front and back. And if I blow on it, look at this. Something happens. A ball materializes. Now this ball will float. It'll actually try to get away. Simply amazing. We can go all the way around like so. And I'm going to throw the cloth on my arm. When I turn back around, watch the ball. If I give a nod, wow, it slowly goes down. Come back up. Look at that. Wow, pretty cool. And what's neat about this whole thing is it's under your control, or under the control of the spirits, I should say. And what's neat is you can actually show it front and back. All right, and watch. And what's really cool about this thing is it can disappear as fast as it came. So I thank you very much for stopping by today. I hope you learned some more spooky magic, and I hope this conjures up something so you want to do spooky magic. Thanks a lot. Happy haunting.